All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another.
Yeah.
What a way to start! Hey, welcome back to another episode of the DaWeebs Podcast. We are on episode. Isaac,
Go ahead.
28.
You sure it's 28?
I have no clue.
I'll check.
27.
We're on 27. Wait, did I upload 27?
Did you upload 27?
Hold on. What's the last episode?
Our house. The one where we talked about our house.
Yeah, I don't remember if that was.
In the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Our house. In the middle of the street. Our house.
Not this one. What the fuck? Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, Jose.
Is that the one? Is that the one where Kugeo was in it, but he wasn't talking the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. What are we on? 27. Welcome back to the DaWeebs Podcast, episode 27. We got there. So yeah,
27 episodes.
crazy. We have a special guest with us today. Our man.
Introduce yourself.
The intro?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself, big guy.
What is going on? I'm just here. Yeah.
Let's go.
He do be here.
Yeah. Really
Ideally, we'd want you to say your name, but yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Jose.
Yeah.
Name's Jose.
Thanks for coming on. We finally have a new guest. Yeah.
No problem. It's been a dream of mine.
It's been a while since we've talked to
Looking forward to it.
outside of podcast too. So it's,
Now what are we going to talk about today?
I mean, I think we're just gonna catch up.
Just going straight up into it.
Absolutely, we have no plan ever.
All right. You guys got topics?
No topics. We just
whatever you feel like bringing up or talking about with us. Like,
well, this
goes either way.
The title is like you guys talk about anime, right?
Well,
you think?
We've never established ourselves as like an anime podcast because we
like variety.
We've never explicitly said that we're an anime podcast, but we just call ourselves DaWeebs because
we talk about hentai.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
We tried to talk about anime, but like we kind of got lost in the sauce.
Are those Gundam on your shelf?
Yes.
Those are sick. I've been meaning to get into those, but I don't know much about Gundam.
Yeah, you just look at the pictures and you match up the ones on the pictures, and then, yeah, exactly. Just building.
Just look at the pictures and just match them all up.
Exactly. That's literally all you have to do. You don't even need to learn Japanese. You just look at the picture. There's no glue necessary.
They have like actual cartoons of it though, right? It's like an actual property.
Like animes, bro. Animes, yes.
Man, I love those animes, dude.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with me. The past couple days, I just cannot talk. Like
no. The thing is, it's like Jose has such a presence that it's just overwhelming.
No, I mean like even Isaac was there yesterday.
It's the camera angle.
It's just so breathtaking.
Of course, dude. I was kind of like born to do this, honestly. if I really think about it. So yeah, just welcome to another episode of my podcast. I'm the host.
It's not our podcast anymore. It's good to be on.
Thanks for having us.
First topic we got lined up here is the whole situation in Afghanistan.
Never heard of it.
Did I just take your podcast? I did.
And you not only did you take the podcast, but you only addressed 2 members and 2 guests.
You got George, you got Judy Watt,
hello,
and you got Isaac.
Hey, that's me.
I feel like that's a little more than 2. You know, my math might be wrong. But...
Still know you guys' names. It's been a while.
It has, dude. It's crazy. How have you been? How's it going?
You in college, man? You're in university?
Going to college in a week and a half. If we're really counting the days, but I basically only got like a week left here. Yeah, it's been
Nice.
insane. It still has not hit me that I'm about to move away and live by myself, but
That's crazy. What college are you going
Oh,
to?
you're already moving into an apartment or house?
Dorm.
Dorm.
I'm moving to a
Dorm?
dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
going.
shit.
It's going all the way to North California. So
What
it's gonna be
college are you
sick.
going to?
Santa Cruz. UC
Ah,
Santa Cruz.
UCSC. Was that
And
the Slugs? I think.
yeah, the banana slugs,
Yeah.
dude. Awesome mascot. Um,
No,
where
I
you
can't
guys
look
going?
at slugs. They freak me out.
Yeah, they're kind of nasty.
What are you majoring in? Do you know?
No, dude, I still don't know. Like, I signed up for robotics engineering, but like,
Ooh.
Oh
yeah,
He's gonna be in
that's
NASA.
like,
He's gonna be in NASA. Not too
for
far
sure,
from
Man's
there.
man.
gonna
I'm gonna be the ones like piloting all that shit.
Yeah.
man's gonna make
Um,
a real life Gundam.
yeah, dude, that's
I
actually my
mean,
goal.
it's kind of already
Nice.
happening. So
Basically, what
you're
the
there when
military
they're
is
almost
doing right
done.
now.
Yeah. Move to Japan for a bit. Get a job in Japan. They already have that shit.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be Jose
Roams the
Brandon.
streets.
Yeah, I mean, it's the reality of moving away still hasn't hit me, but it will
Yeah.
soon. We'll cross that bridge when I come to it. How are you
Yeah.
guys doing? Where are you guys going?
I'm going to Pasadena City College.
What about
Yeah.
you, Chudy?
I'm going to Los Angeles City College.
Nice. What about you, Georgie?
Plan on joining Shooty after I'm done with some life choices.
Sick.
You know?
Are you gonna be working?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a work study
Ah.
because that tuition charge,
Yeah.
like those fucking bills, man.
Ain't cheap,
Um,
especially at a
yeah,
UC.
last week I got my financial aid after waiting for like half a year. That shit took forever to get.
Nice.
I was freaking out because I was like, I'm gonna be like homeless if I don't find a way to pay for this. U.S.
That's
government pulled through, man.
fucking American, right? Just helping
Love the
you.
United States,
Yeah.
especially what they're doing in the Middle East. Can you guys please cut that out? Actually, never mind.
There's
There's no editing.
This is not edited.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
probably should
This
have.
this
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
one
So
take
it's
wonder.
a one take wonder.
Why?
We should have told him that. We should have told him that so
No, it's
he knows
funnier
to be a
this
little
way.
more cautious.
Well, now he
Hey,
knows.
for the
So.
record, I do not appreciate what they're doing. It's not cool. They should stop.
What, them pulling out and fucking over Taliban getting control? Yeah, I know.
Well, you know what?
I'm not wrong.
I really got to think here. I need to think about what I'm saying.
I
All
should
I'll
probably
say
tell
is
you.
that it's fucked.
don't-
What's going on?
No, yeah. I don't really care about my image, so I will say what I fucking fully think, you know?
Well, I am
But-
going to UC, and I
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it if any of my teachers or anything saw some of the shit I said. I feel like I'm better at it now. Just like not saying shit that'll bite me in the ass later.
We're terrible at that.
Yeah. Well, that's
But,
kind of why I stayed off the internet now. I
Yeah.
stopped making
Yeah.
YouTube videos because I was like, those videos paint me in such a bad light, and if anybody ever saw them, that would ruin me. So they're not on the internet anymore.
They're the best thing, man.
Are they?
Yeah, like my favorite video.
Oh,
for
I
me
loved
was
your
the-
420
yeah,
Minecraft
that
league
was cool.
video.
It was the best.
It's such a good video.
No,
Holy
that's
shit.
the only one that stayed up on my channel, only because it's got like views. It's got more dislikes than likes. That's my
crazy.
legacy on the internet.
Alright, everyone watching, go like that video so you
I-
can have more likes on that video than dislikes.
I hate
I don't
to
know
do
why
this.
it gets dislikes though.
The dislikes, maybe because it was like clickbait. And that's the
Nah,
only reason
it
I
was
got
like
views.
it was like the best like 420 little special
I mean,
I've seen on YouTube. Man.
Never mind. I was about to say there was no deception, but yeah, the thumbnail was super misleading. Cause yeah, I don't know. I don't know. what
Maybe
I
a
was
little.
thinking. Yeah, because I remember it was the Minecraft pixel art tutorial, supposedly, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But I made it during the time where like PewDiePie started playing Minecraft, and everybody was like looking for Minecraft shit at the time. That's the only reason. And then I got a lot of comments from little kids saying that I should kill myself.
Nice.
Was it Dream Stands? Or actually, it could be Dream Stands.
Dude, who the fuck is Dream, bro?
You should be glad you don't know.
I feel like an old man.
Fucking
Don't know who
boomer,
Dream
dude.
is. He made that song. That's all I know. Is he a Minecraft YouTuber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all he.
Yeah.
I mean, he made a really sus song, but that's about it.
It was kind of sus.
He's made a few songs now.
He
Oh, he
apparently
does this
cheated in Minecraft.
He's a speedrunner, yeah.
Yeah.
He cheats on Minecraft more than I cheat on my wife.
He doesn't have a lot of videos.
He doesn't, yeah. But
Yeah,
they bang.
he grew super fast.
Yeah,
It was
5
speedrunning.
million.
Yeah.
Speedrunning is what he wrote.
I hate to do this while we have a new guest, but I forgot to load up on hydration, so I'm gonna have to step away for a second
Go
to
for
grab
it.
some water. So
It wouldn't be an episode if you didn't.
Should
carry the episode. I'll be back.
Of course you will.
Get some
This
water.
this man just goes away for like a short period of time every episode, and now it's just become like tradition for him to just leave.
Well, he's got to take care of his body, dude. Your body is your vessel.
That's true. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
So,
Oh yeah, what's your opinion on vaccines, Jose?
vaccines.
Yeah.
The needle hurty. That's all I gotta say, really. That's all you need to know.
Needle
Facts.
do be
Those
hurting.
facts.
Yeah.
Needle hurty, dude.
And that's
They
the only
dropped the
opinion that
new.
matters.
They dropped the new coronavirus. Did you see?
Indeed, I did. Yeah.
Delta, right?
It was a new drop. Not
Mhm.
Delta. There's another one.
What the
There's another
fuck?
one.
It's called
Motherfucking
the MU variant, and it was.
Marvel Universe?
I'm not trying to spread misinformation here, but I think it was first discovered in Los Angeles. So pretty sick.
You know, LA's reputation
At
is
least
just
we're
getting
first
worse
in
and worse.
something.
I know, right?
True.
Well, they don't know how dangerous it is yet, but man, it's fucked. I just want to go back to normal life.
I think we all do, man.
Well, I think we can all kind of blame the people that just don't wear masks, you know?
I know, right? I don't understand why people are so against masks. Like, it's such a
It's just
fashion.
American fucking pride.
I guess it's just uncomfortable for them to breathe, so they're just like, fuck masks. I'm not gonna wear it.
I feel more comfortable with a mask on than with a mask off.
I've worn a mask so many times; it's just become natural for me at this point.
It hides my blemishes.
That's true. Yeah, that too.
I've never really had fucking acne, so I can't relate to this part.
Someone's ringing the doorbell. I'll be back.
Dude, it's just you and me, George.
Hey, let's go.
Oh,
Never mind.
I'm back.
I was gonna confess my love to you, George, but
no,
let's go.
Fucking leave Judy real quick, huh? You know they'd be on one for a bit.
My dog is barking, dude. It's going crazy.
Your dog is just
I'm not
having
here. You can confess all you like.
You confess? Hmm?
Well, I can't do it with an audience, dude. It has to be real raw.
Come on.
Dude, my dog is just like going crazy.
I think your dog wants a little part on the podcast.
Whoa. Back.
What?
My camera fucking died. Hold on. There we go.
Did I miss anything while I was going?
No, not really.
Nah,
Don't tell him.
So since it has been a while,
has been a long time.
I just wanted to show you.
I'm 18 now.
That's true.
You're
He's
18.
I'm
I'm
so
underage.
18.
So are George
Crazy.
and I. I grew out my hair just for you. It wasn't by coincidence, you know.
Oh, yeah.
As you know, so
big fan.
Damn,
nice,
you have
you
it
know.
tied up.
Man has a ponytail, dude.
Damn.
This was not coincidental. I totally did this for you, Jose. As
for me specifically,
to try to fill the gap that you've left.
Dude, that shit looks awesome.
Thank you.
Not even gonna lie, that is a good look.
It's hard to fill the gap of the prettiest guy on the friend group, you know?
In the group,
Dude.
yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
You didn't cut it for like since the start of the pandemic?
Yeah. I mean, I've cut off like 2 inches at most.
Yeah, like the trim.
You traitor.
Me, I had it for the first year of the pandemic. I didn't cut my hair, and then I cut it just out of impulse one day, and I regret it because it's difficult, you know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time that it takes to grow your hair.
I'm gonna hold on.
I mean, hair always grows
I'm no
back.
longer
So.
choppy.
It grows back, but like I don't know. I feel like
It's at a snail's pace.
Yeah, and also you have to go through like that awkward period, and I feel like being locked inside and not having to see anybody made it a lot easier to just go right through that, bypass the awkward phase.
Oh yeah, you're immediately going into dorms, aren't you?
Yeah, next week. My hair is kind of long-ish, not as long as it was when I cut it.
Do you know the person? You're gonna be with someone in the dorm, right? Do you know who you're with?
I'm dorming with 2 other people.
Yeah. Do you know who they are, or?
Yeah, I know their names, and I know what they look like.
Personally know them.
No. I know what they look like and their names because of their social media. We exchange like information.
Yeah.
But in terms of like personality, I have no fucking clue. I mean, they're both art majors, which probably means that they're gonna be like more chill. But
yeah, totally invite us over sometime. You know, we'll.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Swing
well,
by,
I do live with 2 other people, but you guys can stop by.
Hang out around the area.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of nature. We got a lot of redwoods. I want to see a redwood in person, and I'm gonna get to. I'm so excited. The trees are fucking thousands of years old, man. They're sacred.
That's true.
True that.
They're massive too. I think it's illegal to cut down redwoods.
Maybe, unless they're like
so
you know, like dead or you know, infected or whatever. Yeah.
Well, they live a long time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just if they don't have like a disease, right? If they
it is illegal to cut down giant redwood trees.
Even the ones that have disease. Seems kind of.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Well, I know they used to be cut down all the time.
Yeah.
It's a pretty recent thing to like outlaw them. Trees are fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So is nature.
Yeah. Well, nature is also very horrifying.
Well, it's just part of it, dude.
Yeah.
You take
Mother Nature is kind of hot.
What? Yeah. No, dude, I agree with you.
Let's go.
Shamed. I'm a tree hugger. Are you guys tree huggers?
Team trees, baby. Let's go.
I don't think I've hugged a tree.
I don't hug trees,
childhood.
but you know.
Have you actually never hugged a tree before?
Oh, dude. It's like, I don't know, kids do that. It's just like a
I used to do that as a kid. If I like, when I saw a massive tree, I'd always just hug it.
It's not sexual at all. It's like just like, can I like put the tree? Can I put my arms around the tree? That's
like,
what you
let's
think
blow each other, you know? Because
no,
I blow into it. It takes my carbon dioxide. It blows me back with the oxygen. Yeah. What were you thinking,
the way you said it's not sexual has the same energy as it's not gay if you don't make it gay.
No, because tree hugger I think is like a sexual term, isn't it? It's like
What the fuck? I didn't even know that.
It is the definition though.
Well, there's the normal definition, then there's the
The real question is, would you fuck a tree? If so, how much?
No, have you seen those like pictures of the trees that just like look?
No, yeah, the trees that are just out of nowhere, just
thick
completely thick.
Yeah,
and it's just like, fuck's sake, Mother Nature just bend over and showing us a good time.
You guys should put them up on the screen, but there's no.
I don't think that's. I don't
well,
think that's a smart idea.
Make it a
highly encourage viewers to look up like thick tree.
Triple C.
Well, we're searching up.
You're gonna see how
we finish
beautiful
recording
nature
this
really
episode.
You're gonna see how beautiful nature really is, and just taking all the glory.
You're
You're gonna see the true beauty of nature.
Best part is,
Like
you don't even need like, lotion or lube.
It's going dry.
Just use the sap.
The best part, they're always legal
Yeah,
eggs.
you just use the tree sap, dude.
That's what squirrels do. Yeah, I fucking love nature. My parents, they love the city. They're city boys. I'm a city boy, raised, but like, I definitely fuck with nature a lot more. I want to live somewhere where it's like a lot more green. LA is like straight up a desert.
Idaho is actually just mountain.
Yeah, I like mountains.
Would you move a farm then?
Farm? That's a little too desolate. I maybe, but I'd have to ease into it, because I haven't lived in LA all my life.
Self-sustainable,
So.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta sort of like acclimate to that lifestyle. Yeah. I would love to, like, as an old man, just die on a farm. How do you guys want to die?
It's a good question.
Have you ever talked about this?
I have not thought about that.
No.
I think
we have.
We probably talked about it, but like I don't remember the conversation. Because majority of the time I just spew shit out of my ass, right? So like I just say whatever first comes up, so I'll just forget it, and people could be like, "Hey, remember when you said this?" I said that.
Remember when you said racial slurs? Trudy one? Why was that?
You said racial slurs?
Yeah, Trey, why would you do that, man?
Well, what's going on with that, man? Explain yourself.
Those were the times when I was surrounded by... No, I'm kidding.
Do you guys watch Eric Andre?
Yeah.
I don't watch him, but,
his, like, talk show fucking shit. Whenever he
I watched the first 2 seasons.
My favorite bit that he does is whenever he has, like, a guest on, he's like, "Why did you tweet this out?" And then he reads out a tweet and he's like, "I didn't tweet that." He's just trying to, like,
starts gaslighting them.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
The best.
Because sometimes they, like, freak out for a second. Because, I mean, people forget. Especially when you're, like, 10 years on the internet.
Yeah.
Terrifying, dude.
I think James Gunn, like, regrets some of the tweets he did.
Yeah, but then Marvel hired him back.
Yeah, because he's a competent director.
Did you see what he did with Suicide Squad? That movie was great.
You guys all watch it?
We did, yes.
We all went to George's house and watched it.
Yeah, we had a potluck, and then
It's out on streaming services. I want to see it in person. Because I miss the theater experience, dude.
I don't know if they're still doing it in person or have it in person.
They do. It's just that it's so hard to find, like, theaters. I like AMC because they do, like, the they have.
Actually, I think the Glendale, the Galleria was showing it.
Yeah. But that theater, it was owned by, like, some other company. And
the Pacific Theater. No. It's AMC owned now, so they're open.
It's AMC now. They just reopened it as an AMC.
Yeah,
because like theaters are fucking dying, dude.
Yeah, do that. It's sad. Yeah. We watched. What did we watch? We watched yesterday. Right, yesterday. Yeah, we watched Shang-Chi yesterday, and then a couple weeks back we watched.
That's
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like going to theaters in person with friends because it's just like
absolutely. Why have we not been inviting Jose out, dude? What's wrong with us?
We should.
All right.
What's it called?
Let's go tomorrow.
This week, I'm so down. Now I'm down. It's just like because I fucked so hard with like Endgame when we all went to see that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I was not there.
That was an amazing day.
You should have.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was one that was like right next to our school. So
it was the Vista Theater.
Vista Theater.
Yeah.
Everybody from our school went there and was in the theater, so
yeah,
it was like super weird but sick.
Amazing.
That theater is so cool though.
Yeah.
You see, like it was going out of business.
Yeah, but then that one director bought it.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
he bought the theater.
So that was awesome.
And they're gonna reopen it. I hope they don't make like tickets like super expensive because the cool thing about that theater was that like tickets
like
were $4.
Yeah. I don't even.
Yeah, it wasn't even. It was like $4.
Yeah.
It was like, how are you profiting? And I guess they weren't because they went out of business.
Yeah.
How are you
It's just
profiting? That's the
local,
cool
yeah.
thing. We're not.
But, yeah.
I guess they
But-
just didn't expect like COVID, you know.
I think they were
Yeah.
just like scraping by like enough, and then the pandemic really fucked them over.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of those really old theaters too, like a
Absolutely.
really
Yeah.
vintage,
It's a one, it's a one screen theater.
right on Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, but what movies are coming out now? Well, I guess what did you
Oh,
guys
that's
think of
right.
Suicide Squad?
I enjoyed it.
It was a great film. I
You
really
guys
liked
watched the
it.
first one?
Oh,
No.
I have, yeah.
I have. It was so much more better
I
than the
don't
first
want
one.
to.
You haven't? There's no reason why you would, except to like.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not gonna watch the first one.
The only reason why you would is just to torture yourself, but I don't think you're that much of a masochist.
Yeah, I mean the differences between the two movies are literally night and day. Like Suicide Squad, the old one, is set completely in the fucking dark to the point where you can't see anything, and
Yeah.
like the new one is like during the day and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what bothered me about the first one. You couldn't really see what was going on because it was so dark. I hate
I
it when
guess-
movies do that.
I guess they wanted to follow the kind of rule like the DC movies have, like Batman. So
The dark, like gritty.
yeah.
It was like the
Yep.
trend for DC at that time.
Yeah.
Ideally, I'd like to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And like the first one had like characters that didn't like matter. Like Batman was in it for some fucking reason. And,
I
like,
guess
Joker.
yeah.
Like only for brief moments, and they didn't really add anything.
Joker was there too, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was doing. He was
they
there.
didn't even mention him in the new one.
I'm glad they didn't.
We could go watch the Jungle Cruise if we go
Jungle
out.
Cruise.
Yeah.
That one's based off of the Disneyland ride.
Yeah.
But it's such a weird ride. I remember that as a kid. The guy from
Can I-
Breaking Bad.
I've never been on a Disney ride.
You've never been
Actually,
to Disney?
you've never been to Disney?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's expensive, but it's sick, dude. You should go.
Well, just wait
Dude,
until
we could have gone. We could have gone for our senior year, but pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
Pandemic really just fucked everything.
Actually, wasn't it Universal? And then everyone was just like, "Oh, what if we coincidentally
if-
happen to
if-
go there?"
If COVID didn't happen, we all would have gone to Disney for grad
Oh,
night.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
what
was
if
a-
Disney
because of-
instead of Universal?
Because of
Yeah.
because of COVID, we had Universal. Nothing wrong with Universal, but
But Disney is just more magical. I
Disney
guess.
is Disney. You know,
Yeah,
Universal
Disney
is cool,
Disney.
but it's
That's
Disney
a
we're
fair
talking about
point.
here.
That is a fair point.
I think I'd choose Six Flags over them both.
Well, in terms of like
More-
amusement park,
Yeah.
like rides and stuff, yes, Six Flags dominates. But like in terms of like
But for the
attractions,
experience
yeah.
and all that, yeah.
I'm a pussy when it comes to rides. I
Yo,
would not like
same,
to go to Six Flags.
absolutely. I
Me
went
too,
to
dude.
I went to Six Flags because in 8th grade with the when they were like, who wants to go to Six Flags, pay the $60 and et cetera, et cetera. I went on like 2 rides and
Was it
Yeah.
the river one?
yeah, so it was the
That's
Jetstream,
like
I
the-
believe is what it's called.
That's the softest ride there
Yeah,
is there.
and then I also went to Gold Rush, which is like probably the next softest. And yeah, those like the swinging like chair things that you go on. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, my
I-
dad
I-
took me to Knott's as a kid, and he made me go on one of those big ones, the ones that
Yeah.
spin too. Like,
yeah,
and I was going backwards on the ride, and I remember the rail,
yeah.
like, the G-force was so fucking strong that it was choking me.
Oh,
Oh
Like
nice.
my
the handrail was
God.
choking me the entire time, and ever since then, I don't enjoy rides. I fuck with the ones at Disneyland though,
Yeah.
because they're made for children.
I went on the Mummy in Universal when my cousin came over from America, and there's a part in the ride where it goes backwards. It just stops and it goes backwards. I didn't know that as a kid, and I was in like elementary school. I'm sitting there just waiting, just like, why did we stop? And then suddenly just lurches backwards. And because I'm like a small, skinny kid, right? There's a lot of space between me and like the rail. I lurch forward and my mouth just bangs against the rail.
Oh.
I went on all the rides. Well, I say all, but like majority of the rides at Universal for the first time. Like a few months back when my brother visited from Portland.
Most of them are simulators.
Yeah, but like I remember going into the Mummy and I read there's a part that was like, this ride does go backwards, and I wasn't ready for how fast it was gonna be, right? So I just sat down and I'm like, I already hated it, and then it just it's full send, and I'm fucking terrified, and then we stop, and then I'm like, oh fuck me, we're gonna go backwards. Like my nephew was like, oh, we're gonna drop. I'm like, we're not fucking dropping. We're gonna go fucking backwards, and just, and I hated it.
I do not remember seeing anything in that ride other than just pure darkness.
Yeah,
it
went
the feeling
super
of pain,
fast. Yeah.
It's honestly better that it's in the dark because you don't really see how high up you are.
Yeah.
You're not very high up in the first place, but it also, like, in the dark, you feel like you're going faster than you actually are.
Yeah.
I think, I'm pretty sure, is what I heard from, like,
probably, yeah, because like
Mountain.
you lose your sight, so then it's just all your other senses, just like
I think that's why Space Mountain was like built when it was, because it was like built in like a time where they couldn't make rides go faster, so they're just like, let's make it in the dark. It's easier, and you feel
it's like a mind trick.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, the Mummy didn't even, like, the ride itself didn't even make me cry. It was just the fact that I just hit my mouth with the railing that made me cry.
I just hate
fucking
roller coasters.
There's a height limit, right?
Is it? Well, I mean, all rides have like a height minimum, right? So.
Yeah.
So you don't.
Yeah, they do that so that no one gets fucking hurt, like how I
Yeah. Or if
fucked.
Yeah.
At Disneyland on Big Thunder Mountain, there's parts where you're whizzing by like rocks,
right.
And I feel like I could reach out and touch those rocks.
You probably
and I'm
could.
a pretty short person, so if like there was a tall person on that ride, I feel like
they would get fucked over easily.
That might just be because like it's definitely because I'm going fast and like it looks closer than it actually is, but
yeah,
it's so weird how you're so close to dying. That's why I don't enjoy them, because you're so high up. It's like, yeah, I know it's safe, but if it wasn't for the fucking ride or whatever, if you were that high up, you would die. And I don't.
Yeah.
That's what roller coasters are, right? You feel like you're gonna.
You do
die.
For the
That's
thrill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people like that.
Like,
just drains.
Like
why would I go on a roller coaster, risk my life there when I could like go fucking skydiving or some shit,
That's
but skydiving isn't that dangerous, because it's like you have a professional who's on your back, and unless they're drunk or hungover, then
but like, at least you're like you're
and in
feeling
that case, they wouldn't
raw.
even be considered professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be allowed to go up with you.
What if you're just like with a licensed professional and he's going through a rough time, he's just going through a divorce or some shit.
He's just like, I'm gonna end it all here.
I mean,
then you're fucked. Then you're really fucked.
Adrenaline junkies, But we are planning. What is it? I believe next year's Chad's birthday party. We're gonna go skydiving. So.
I'm not going.
Really? Oh my god!
I think we planned this like 2 years ago. We were like, or like last year, we were like, Chad, you should go skydiving for your birthday. And he was like,
so young.
Let's fucking go. And then we were like, wait, we're all gonna be 17. All right, well, next year. So.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna go skydiving.
When we're all 18, Isaac will be 19 by then. We're gonna go. I am at least because fuck it,
have fun. I'm just saying I'm not going.
Yeah.
That'd be really like hats off to you if you do that. That sounds sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I could never do something like that.
I mean, I only want to do it because it's like it's a weird thing. I hate roller coasters, but I'm willing to skydive. But fuck it.
Skydiving is so much more risky.
One of those things, you're just gonna die, so like might as well do it.
Mm-hmm. Cross it off the bucket list. I still won't be. It won't help me conquer my fear of heights, but
Who knows? It might cure you.
I doubt it.
Uh,
I trust humans more than I trust machines. So
That's why you're
Really?
gonna fucking die. That's why you're gonna die. Machines are gonna rise up one day. Look at this podcast and be like, this guy never trusted us. Yo, fuck him.
for like things on my bucket list, I don't have very many. I think the only one would be like to swim with a whale.
that would
My
be fun.
number one fear
Isaac couldn't
is
do
the
that.
ocean.
Oh really? So you and Isaac both hate the ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I want to do it.
It's just the fact that like when I'm so tiny and just a huge blue void, and then you look down and this just gets darker and darker and just never ends.
Are you afraid of whales?
I'm afraid of my size compared to whales because I feel so insignificant and I feel like they're going to eat me alive.
I have a video that you would love. It's about a
isn't
whale,
it like if a whale
swallowing
swallows you?
a guy.
Yeah.
I'd hate
No, yeah.
It's a whale
It
doing
would-
it.
It would spit you out though, because it can't actually.
It would, but just the thought of being
But the
bored
fact that you're
momentarily-
inside it, yeah, is just
I
so
mean-
scary to think about.
I'm just saying, it's a hell of a story to tell. Hey,
Yeah.
You know, it's like tell your grandkids, I got swallowed by a whale once. You know.
Not doing it.
The whale give me a good fucking sucking. I wasn't.
I think I'd much rather die from skydiving rather than die in the ocean.
I do want to go, not like deep diving, because like deep down in the depths are horrible things that I never want to encounter. But you know, if it's like surface level stuff, like coral reef stuff, I'm scuba diving for what's the other one? Snorkeling, that one. If it's snorkeling, I'm all for it, you know. But like,
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll just stay on the boat.
if I have to go down into
they're
the
slimy as fuck.
yeah.
I'm just like afraid of, because like I'm in their domain, you know. It's like
Yeah.
humans
We're land
specifically
creatures, yeah.
evolved to be outside of water, not in it.
Although
I feel
we
like
do
a shark
have
could just fuck me up.
yeah, we do have some.
Well,
water
sharks
services.
don't really see us as a meal.
Well,
They only attack us or try to eat us if they're
if they're
desperate.
they're absolutely hungry.
True. I mean, I feel like scientists say that, like, oh, they're not actively looking for humans. It's like, yeah, because there's no humans in the water usually. But if they see meat, I feel like
Well, they're gonna be curious because
Well,
it's
no,
like
'cause-
they've never seen
yeah.
anything like this. That's why you'll get maybe a bite or
Also,
two. 'Cause,
most
you
people
know,
that
like, what the fuck are
fucking
you?
scuba dive in all black are seen as a seal to a shark. So that's why it'd fucking attack you.
why do you
It's like-
people dress up in black then?
I don't know.
It's a wetsuit.
They decide. They decide. Yeah, my wetsuit's gonna be black instead of American flag, freedom. So
Confuse the shark. They're like, these aren't patterns usually seen in nature. What the fuck?
Yeah. But then that probably also prompts them to attack you more because it's like, what the fuck are you?
I don't think they can see. Aren't they blind?
yeah, they're colorblind.
They're colorblind. I think.
Well, that's probably why they wear, you know.
Yeah, that's probably why they see black and they're like, oh yeah, a seal.
Yeah.
That's
so it
the
doesn't
only-
really matter what color your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
is.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dude, fuck the ocean though. On the real though. I
Do
feel like
you-
if I was Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse, I would just like,
Do you eat seafood then?
no.
Really? So you're just
Really?
like Isaac?
Yeah, I don't like seafood.
Yeah.
Why not?
Isn't I feel like Asian food? A lot of Asian food is seafood.
Especially
But
But
since
it's
he's,
also meat,
he's also Korean, which is
which is a lot
kinda,
of meat.
yeah.
So like beef
A
and
lot of
Yeah.
like pork and
But over here in Koreatown, they got a lot of like places where you just straight up eat shrimp and stuff. But I
Yeah.
just see that
Yeah.
as like they're just water cockroaches. basically.
I mean, I can eat seafood, but it's like
He'd prefer.
most times if I have other options, I'm always gonna go with the other option.
Can only eat fish if it's like breaded. If I see the fish, I feel like I'm
So, like,
just eating an animal.
Fried, yeah.
And then like shrimp and stuff and crabs, I just see them as insects.
I'm not too bad with insects because I've eaten my fair share.
I'm terrible with insects.
I remember
Can't handle them.
there's a field trip. I think we went to Mocha in middle school, and or maybe not Mocha, but like some museum area that it's like, what museum is connected to the Rose Garden? I don't remember. I think it's just that like
Isn't it the
yeah,
museum with the tar pits? No?
yeah. No, it's not the.
No?
It's it might be no, because it's I don't remember, but
You just don't know that as a kid.
yeah,
You just go.
yeah, you just don't remember. But nonetheless, yeah, they were selling like crickets, right? You know, during that time where like people ate a shit ton of insects. But yeah, they sold like the bag of crickets, and I was like, I've seen this on YouTube. Fuck it, I'll try it myself, and I did. I tried to get people to try it, but they all pussed out on me, so I just ate it all.
I want to be funny
Yeah.
YouTube, man.
Shooty,
Yeah.
I'd fucking eat. If you buy a tarantula for us to eat, I'd eat it.
I don't think
Honestly-
he's gonna go that far.
I might want to try a tarantula.
I'd,
The only thing
I'd
that grossed
definitely
me out
fucking
is
try it.
all the hairs. Like I'm not too keen on eating an insect with literally my arm hairs on it. You know, like
Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be the weirdest fucking
yeah,
experience. But
just all the hairs. Yeah, you know,
I'd
I-
imagine it just tastes salty.
yeah. But it's
Did
like
the crickets taste salty?
yeah, they were. I mean, they were flavored in. I don't know. They were powdered, right? So it was like a fucking bacon something flavor. Didn't taste
That's a
like
lot of
bacon at
pretzel.
all. It was like it was
And of course, it was bacon.
bacon and cheese flavored. So
What the fuck?
yeah,
fucking American insects, am I
yeah,
right?
right. That's what I'm saying. Oh fuck. Yeah.
In kindergarten, my teacher brought in snails and earthworms for us to observe. And as a kindergartner, you don't want to touch that shit because they're alive.
Fuck
And then
you
the-
mean as a kindergartner, I would like go to my little like grassy area I have where I live, and just pick up roly polies and actually go looking for them.
Those are really
That
cool. I'm talking
roly-polies I
about
would
like
actually
full on like
Well, earthworms will
snails,
pop up too. But, like,
earthworms.
I had
And then a girl like picked up a snail and she threw it 'cause she was like, she was afraid of that. And then the snail shell broke.
dude, I remember
Messed up.
picking up a fucking snail and having it race another snail.
Let's go Turbo.
Yeah, it was just it was amazing as a kid. I loved it.
I hate snails and slugs. And
I
earthworms.
had escargot when I was in 5th grade.
Is it expensive?
No, so it was I think it was like towards the end of the party. Obviously, you know, when you're when at end of the year, you know, all the schools decide to do like a sort of party-esque thing. We did I don't think it was a potluck, I don't remember. It was a cultural exchange type thing, right? Where like we all
nice.
brought food from like where we're from. One of us was French. So obviously what better food to bring as a French person than escargot? So they brought it. And yeah, that was my first time experiencing escargot.
You sure seem willing to like try anything at least once.
Yeah, you know, why
And
not?
then-
It's yeah.
I wish I could be like that.
So many opportunities are given to you in life. Why not take every one that pops up, or at
It's a
least all the
great
ones, all the ones that you think are interesting.
Yeah, and if you don't end up liking them, then it's no biggie.
Yeah, because it's like you've tried it.
At least you tried it.
Yeah. You tried it, you found out it didn't work for you. Move on, right? So I'm always open to try anything, which is also why I need to try the like a Carolina Reaper or like a ghost pepper. You know?
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That will fuck
I'd-
you.
It will.
Just do the one chip challenge.
Well, yeah, but that's more extreme than just like the peppers itself, right?
George,
But
you had
it's
those fucking chips. And they were
artificial.
nothing. It's
Yeah.
like warning, this will like fuck you up. And
Well, I mean, it's a
And
fucking
challenge.
white neighborhood. What do you expect?
Yeah.
A little grain
it
of
was
salt.
like a Trader Joe's thing.
Um,
I'm pretty good at spicy stuff.
yeah, same. So I was like, that's why I want to try the. Well, the thing is like, yeah, it's those chips and stuff are artificial, right? Which, I mean, technically, Carolina Reapers and stuff are also artificial, but they're a bit more natural in the sense that you're taking it directly from the source rather than extract and all these crazy mixtures bunched into one to make it 10 times spicier than.
I have a pepper plant that gives me peppers.
Oh,
They're pretty spicy. I tried like sautéing one once, and it gassed my entire fucking apartment.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Crying everywhere.
Yeah, even my dog was like dying, and I opened the door to like let it out, and my neighbor was coughing too.
Oh my god.
I basically just like, gassed the
That
entire.
sounds like a normal barbecue for me.
Yeah.
It's just
What was that time? I think it was your
it's always
birthday.
fucking Mexican. They're just,
Yeah, Chad brought those like peppers, those green peppers.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the Russian
Okay.
roulette peppers. Yeah, we're like,
I really like those.
yeah.
you really should have came to the potluck. We should've
We didn't invite
you.
him, dude. What is
I
wrong
know,
with us?
I
Dude? We're
know.
horrible friends, dude.
We're so sorry.
We've done so many cool things, and like, oh,
It's all
dude,
good,
so
dude.
it's
I wanted to come that time to the beach, but fucking my parents decided to get married that day. Fucking
Yeah, I remember seeing that message. It's just
yeah. So I couldn't go.
Trudy and Chad couldn't make it either way. So it's just me,
yeah.
George, and Kevin.
I was supposed to go with Chad, and then when I asked Chad, like, hey, what's happening? He was like, oh yeah, none of my parents are home. I was like, fuck. And then by the time I messaged them, it was like, what, 2 or 3 p.m.?
Yeah, we were
And
already
it's-
at the beach.
Yeah, and it's an hour bus from where I live. So by the time I get there, it's going to be like 4 or 5. And then, it'd be great. I could have hung out for like a few hours, but then I'd have to, bus back, which is also another hour. And that would have been just, yeah.
Well,
I
the
mean,
crazy
we-
thing, my parents decided to do it at the beach, so I was there when you guys were there. I was texting
What?
you guys, but the reception was so bad there.
no, yeah, I didn't see it until I got home, and I was like, oh shit. This is the beach.
Damn, dude.
It's Edge. Well, we'll definitely have to plan. Oh, well, if that's the case, since Jose is here, we have a friend that we met mutually on Discord, and so he's a year younger than us. So I say so he is a year younger than us. He's turning 18 like beginning of next year, so like February. And obviously, he can't do anything because of his grandparents, blah, 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 blah. But once he's 18, he's going to be given free reign to do a lot of things. Come his spring break, we are planning on like a 1-week getaway where like all of us just, for that 1 week, just, Airbnb a nice house that can fit a lot of us. We're planning for like up to 10 people, right? We have like, what, like 6, 7 of us guaranteed? Not guaranteed, but 6, 7 of us are like, yeah, let's plan this out for that. So up to 10 people, and then we're gonna get like a nice Airbnb, depending on where it gets. We're thinking like get an Airbnb like right on Venice Beach, so that way,
That'd be sick.
yeah. And just that whole week, just we do all sorts of things. Go to amusement parks, go to water parks, go, have beach days, so just that whole week, just all live with each other and just fucking, meet each other and, hang out, So if you are down to go, we are planning for that. I think we're planning that for April of next year. Yeah.
If I'm in town, then fucking for sure, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah. There you go. That's another potential.
So crazy how like we're not adults, I guess. Like it's like technically young adults.
Yeah.
So we can just straight up do things now.
Yeah,
it's like weird.
Like we don't have to be like, hey, can I go out? It's like, hey, I'm going out.
Yeah, Jaden wanted to hang out. I was like, how are you gonna get here? He's like, dude, I drive. I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah. I haven't gotten my driver's license yet though, so.
Neither have we.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting until I turn 18 and then just straight up getting the license straight through without getting, the permit or whatever. So
yeah, the permit is like.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Because if you get the permit, you have to wait like 6 months to then take the test. So I'm just like, yeah, fuck that. I'll just wait until I'm 18. I can just straight up take the test.
Yeah. The thing for me is like I'm moving away, and over there they don't let you have a car.
Really?
If you do, you have to charge you like fees to like park it and stuff.
Parking fees.
It's like I'm gonna live on campus. Everything is accessible by bus, so it's like might as well. The only thing that would be annoying would be like getting back home. I'd have to go on a train to get all the way back home, or fly. So
Right. Yeah.
just take to the skies. I've never been on a plane. That I feel like I'd freak
Really?
out. No,
That's crazy.
I want to though.
Yeah.
Planes are not as good as you expect, but also not bad. It's like
Depends
a good
on-
middle ground.
Depends on like, it's a good way to get somewhere fast, but it depends on also what airline you get. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine that a lot of like the unattractive aspects of it are just like getting all the getting the actual flight, getting on there on time, going through customs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they don't let you take most things, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of things they don't let you. Yeah.
That's weird. I've never had to like deal with those kinds of things. I just take stuff.
Yeah.
Because like the farthest I've ever been is Nevada. I lived in Cali my whole life.
Yeah, but you drove to Nevada. You didn't even fly there. Yeah. So.
Are we ever?
Anywhere else?
Are we ever
Sorry,
what, George?
should I cut you off?
I was gonna say like, are we ever going to like, fucking Vegas or something? Cause
Together?
yeah.
I don't see the appeal in Vegas because I'm not a gambling man, right? So
Yeah.
to me, it'd just be, well.
Oh,
I mean,
but yeah, to me the appeal of I don't have the appeal of like gambling and stuff. So for me it just feel like a wasted trip if we go to Vegas. Yeah.
It's like entertainment, but
yeah, but it's like so heavily focused on like gambling and all that stuff. So I just don't see the appeal
I
in
think
it.
at the end of the day you're just gonna spend money. That's the point of Vegas.
And I'm like, I'm not a frugal spender, but like I don't want to be dumb with my money, So
yeah.
ideally, if I could stay away from a situation that forces me to spend money, then all the better.
You want to go someplace nice? Just go fucking nature, dude.
Yeah.
I want to go to Yosemite so goddamn bad.
Oh yeah, I really want to plan like a road trip just all across the U.S. Just like
He already is.
well, yeah, I am. Just like work a job and then like maybe quit for a year, and with all that money, just road trip all across the U.S. Buy an RV,
Yeah, the RV I was gonna add.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like such a good way to spend time on the road.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like a radical lifestyle choice. I don't think most people make those kinds of decisions.
Yeah.
Because I don't think most people can. It takes a lot to just like drop everything and go out.
Yeah.
I just don't see any other way of spending your time.
Yeah. Maybe I'm like in my 30s, and if I don't have a significant other by then, I'll just drop everything for the time being and just go across the U.S. It'd be great to do it while I'm young, but like while I'm young,
it'd be great to do while you have a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be great to do it while I'm young, but while I'm young, I just want to spend time with friends, and because that's the time of our lives essentially, right? And I mean, technically 30 is still young, but like 30 is when you should start transitioning from the party life and when your body starts reverse developing. Yeah.
Kids are probably sitting there just being like, what? 30's young? What the hell? What are they talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm going to be 18 in 3 weeks, and that's practically like 20. I'm like, it's terrifying.
So who's down to go? That's true. Who's down to go on the road trip with me?
I don't mind.
Oh, well, look at the time. We gotta do.
You guys don't fuck with being on the road?
I do it. It just depends on.
I mean, like I'm
how fucking long.
Probably. I mean, it's gonna be a while. But I'm gonna get like, depending on what I do, I'm gonna try to get like, not one of those like like vans. I'm gonna get like an actual RV that's like like a bus RV. Maybe not the top of the line stuff. Like I'll get a used one, and but Defo.
Take it out to the boonies, cook up some meth.
Exactly.
That's how you fund your road trip.
Yeah. Oh, and I think we were also planning this is like, I don't know when we're gonna be working. I mean, ideally, I think I'm gonna start working right after like I get my bachelor's degree because I'm gonna like computer science or whatever. So just go into that industry of like software engineer, programming, etc., etc., etc. Like after I get that job, I'm gonna work for a few good years, and I was thinking of like I was talking with everyone. We were like, we should get like essentially like a gaming house, right? Where like multiple of us just live together at this one house. So you're also
Be honest,
We live in LA, so $1 million is nothing.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up, but then I was like, I don't know if I can.
Do you guys plan to be doing YouTube out of that?
We're probably gonna keep our jobs. I mean, so
not.
it's thing is we're probably gonna be based in LA unless we all have a place where we're working elsewhere. Then we'll probably try to find a place that like is like the middle ground for everyone. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah, we're all probably gonna live together, but keep our like normal 9 to 5 job, and like still work, but at least when we come home, we have something to look forward to when we're coming home.
Yeah.
A lot of gay sex, yeah.
Exactly.
Not for me. I'm gonna be have to take care of these two idiots, and then some.
You don't need to take care of me. I'll just be walking around naked the house the whole time. But,
like I said, I have to take care of these two idiots, and then some.
Yeah, that's the thing. Be prepared to see me naked a lot.
I wouldn't mind.
There we go. You see? Let's go.
Actually, can I ask, Jose, would you be willing to join us?
I mean, yeah, but like I would be like, I don't even know if I'm gonna stay in LA honestly because I kind of hate LA.
Yeah, everyone in LA hates LA, but
honestly don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with my life. But if I'm around, then I will certainly love to stay with you guys. Yeah, but I have to figure out like so much shit.
Yeah.
Of my own. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I wanted to do like something in the entertainment industry, but you know what pisses me off? That like I had an in as well. Like I had an opportunity. Especially like knowing Carson and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I just stopped like talking to them because what's it called? I had because the reason I met them is because I had no fucking friends in high school at the start, and when I had friends, I stopped going online.
Right.
And he fucking blew up.
Yeah.
But it certainly is very like enticing because I think he was like a great example of the he made it big, being like super humble. I feel because his videos weren't hard to make, but like he worked really hard for that shit because he was constantly doing stuff. He was a smart guy too. He's also a pedophile, but
let's talk about that part.
Sometimes can't have it all in a person, but yeah, to do that kind of I don't know what I'm trying to say. My point is, it is possible to make it big. I guess. Because when I knew him, he was just like so unpopular and like disliked by everybody.
Yeah,
he was always trying to like make videos and stuff. But I mean, it paid off for him.
Yeah. Until it didn't, but
Well, he got a little too
cocky.
comfortable around people.
He's coming back now, though. He is trying, at least.
People forget
to make it come back. I don't think most people do. I don't think his friends do it at all either.
What? It has 300,075 likes to like 35k dislikes.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's pretty well received, but
I mean, a lot of his hardcore fans, they're ready to see him come back. But
George, do you play
Then again-
Minecraft?
I think a lot of people like forgave him a while back, and then he just never explained anything, and then he was
what
just
did he even
gone.
do?
well, he
Obviously,
kind of.
there's the you know.
Well, I think the
say,
main thing was the underage kind of thing, and mostly using. I think he did use his depression as kind of like a way to help him get certain underage things.
It's weird. Why did he do that?
The things you do when you're horny, man.
It's down bad.
I now see the meaning of down bad.
That's not called being down bad. That's just called being it's called being down down bad astronomically.
Why do they do it, man? Like, what's the point?
I guess
He's
because
man.
to them it's just easy. They have the power and popularity.
Yeah.
They just think no one's gonna really care, or it won't get out of hand.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
you're
your
legally, I guess.
if your target audience is the younger demographic, it'll be a lot easier to pull someone from that, range
but,
rather than.
you do. It is true that you have power, but you can use your power legally. Whether it's more morally ethical or not is like another debate. But why do you have to go for
Maybe
the
it all
underage
stems
shit?
from like desperation, right? You can't find anyone, so now you're just grasping at straws, trying to get anything you can.
Then again, the younger audience is more prone to do anything they want for their career.
That's even
just
that's so
Yeah,
fucked.
that's also true.
Yeah. That's
Welcome to society.
That's the entire point of stands.
I don't like that. I don't deserve attention.
Fame is hard, dude.
Fame is a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I wanted to be famous, and then I saw the pressure that came with it, and I was like, let's calm down here a bit. All right,
Don't respect these people, even if they're good people. View them as like
people,
just characters. They don't exist in real life.
Because it's like it's less of I think power, more of like idolizing them as God.
Then you're susceptible to their manipulation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's so fucked that like they're so willing to do that.
Mhm.
Like, I think Carson was so willing
Anything
to
for
take
fame.
it all the way if he didn't get caught.
Yeah, they do it. Literally anything for fame, because that's the quickest way to get out of a shitty place in your life.
Yeah.
Outside of drugs.
And then.
Yeah.
It's crazy like how I talked to the guy a lot too. And like I could not see him doing that.
Right.
Well, actually no, I mean I couldn't really see him doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone did really.
People can be hiding some horrendous things. Which is why I try to stay as much as an open book as I can, and I essentially reveal almost everything about me. If you want to get to know me, these guys know literally like my life story at this point. Like there's no small detail they don't know.
We also know the exact times when he leaves to go crank it and
I don't know what you're talking about. And
use the restroom, take a shower.
They also know, may or may not, depending on how perceptive they are, they may or may not know the exact size of my penis. But that's.
I also may or may not have seen Chewy's penis at least like 5 times.
That's why I said depending on how perceptive they are.
At least 4 times. I've seen it one less than Isaac, but yeah.
You guys all circumcised or uncircumcised?
I'm Asian, of course not.
I'm uncircumcised.
So Isaac's the only one.
What a weirdo! Dude.
What a fucking loser!
It's because of the Korean beauty standards. So
it's because I want to keep the only hoodie a woman can take away from me.
Yeah, dude.
The penis hoodie. You know?
But then it gets in the
Just
way when you're
like
doing,
like
you
on your
know.
first night, she just grabs a pair of scissors. All right, pull him down.
I'd be so fucking scared.
What do you mean you'd be
And
so
aroused.
scared? That's the
I
kind of
said and aroused.
that's the kind of punishment you would want, George. With your type of girl, that's the sort of punishment you would want to get.
Hey, Jose, what type of a dare you into, huh?
Type of what?
Dares, you know, like sundares, yanderes. Yeah.
Anime terms.
I don't know what that is.
Really?
I don't know anime.
Oh man.
Well, what's your type in women?
So like,
What's
if
my
you had to
kind
go
of woman?
personality type, would you like go for the shy but violent type, right? So like someone who would show violence when they're shy but not affection to you. Would you go for someone who's like has an ice cold exterior but when they're with you, you know, they're really nice? Would you like someone who is overly possessive of you, who doesn't want you spending time with anyone else, and if you know they catch you spending time with someone else, they will kill that person, and or you and or them, to spend eternity with them? Or are you into you know, like stuff like that? What's your spiel?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. As long as they
As long as they've got a
as
hole.
long as they
I see.
love me.
Okay.
No.
Well.
As long as they love me.
He says that now. He just hasn't met a yandere before. You,
Well, I mean,
Have
at this
you-
point, I'll take whatever I can get, dude.
have you heard the story of the girlfriend in Japan who killed her boyfriend, or
Yeah.
tried to at least?
I'm pretty sure she succeeded.
No,
the boyfriend
he lived.
survived.
That
Just
stab.
barely,
Oh right,
though.
yeah.
Yeah. He
Wasn't
survived.
there that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, George finds
There's like
her
that
picture
picture
very.
of like the police, like near her, and she's calling her mom or some shit, and she's like smoking a cigarette, and like
Yeah.
Twitter took that and was like, "This is so aesthetic."
Yeah, George is
No,
into those
she
kinds of girls.
tried. What the fuck, George? She tried to
People
murder.
also called like a child murderer cute, or like she was like a schoolgirl, like little child, and she killed her friend, and then people were just like, "Oh, that's so quirky and cute," and then they made merch out of her.
Yeah.
I don't.
To be honest,
It's the internet.
I think my whole character at this point is just liking yanderes when I'm more into like shy girls. I really do like shy girls, but at this point, my whole character is just
Oh,
Did you hear
yanderes.
that? Actually, he's into Cinderella. Let's go. We finally did it.
I'm not into Cinderella.
We finally did it.
What's your fetish? Is it like, you know, what do you like? You know, are you tits man, an ass man, you know, a thigh man? You know, what's the
Me?
what?
I
Okay,
can tell you
I'm
guys,
not-
but it's not funny.
I
It's
won't.
just
What about
straight
traps?
up
You like?
I mean,
what do you think of
we-
traps?
No
we are,
personality.
like,
I'm saying
pretty
like
serious.
physical body. What do you look for? Not personality. Not some of that bullshit. Physical body. What do you look for in a girl?
I want some big, strong hands.
Oh,
Ones that could just like
Nice.
punch like holes in drywall. That's what I look for.
is it because you have small hands?
Yeah. That's so fun.
It's like punch a wall. Hey, look, I can do. Am I in?
Yeah.
I
like
can punch a
content.
drywall. I can punch a drywall.
My camera's
Is that
choppy
mine?
again. I hate this.
I can punch a wall. I can't break through it, but I can punch
I
it.
I can most likely do it. I know Remy can, but
I can
I don't
kick
know about.
in the wall. I don't know about my punches.
I like
I
how we
can
all,
hit walls.
like how we all just start fighting for Jose.
It's that angle, man. It's doing things.
it's what we look up to, you know.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
Looking down on you guys.
Yeah.
Would you call yourself a top or a bottom?
Jose's
I
definitely a
call
top.
myself a middle.
I feel like it depends on the situation at hand, you know?
Would you get
I'm-
pegged?
Just coming right out and saying it. I don't
Being
know.
blunt, dude.
I
I
don't
would.
desire it.
I mean, yeah, right. Like,
See, this is one of those things where it's gonna be on the fucking internet. If this was not on the podcast, I would totally tell you. But I mean, fuck it. I mean,
Well, I mean, you can tell us.
I mean,
like,
you
I
can
wouldn't
tell
be
us after
completely-
if you want.
I wouldn't be
but-
completely opposed to the experience, you know.
yeah,
but I
absolutely.
I wouldn't seek it.
It wouldn't be like your
You wouldn't
first
seek
choice.
it out. Yeah.
Nah, but if
If my
they made a
significant
strong
other,
argument for it,
I mean, if my significant other just straight up brings it up, is like, hey, can I peg you? I'll just be like, yeah, fuck it, here.
if they really wanted to, who am I to deny them that? You know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I
then
guess I could just say no, but like, I mean, fuck it, dude. You gotta try everything at least once. Going
Exactly.
back to what Chudy said. So,
I think
does that satisfy your fucking?
absolutely.
out of all
I mean, you could have
These
said
are the
any. You
questions
could have
from
said.
hell.
You could have said anything. I would have been fine with it. Yeah.
You could have lied, dude.
You could have been like, no, I wouldn't want to. I'm just like, yeah, that's fair.
I secretly really want to be pegged.
Now, see, that was the lie.
Well, you don't know.
Why
I
do you
don't
say
know.
this so ominously?
Why do I what?
Why do you say it so ominously? Like, yeah, you never know.
Well, because I'm a master of deceit. Never know what I'm really thinking. I'm a master manipulator.
So just to be fair, I mean, it's already for us. It's already out there in the world, but to be fair, since you did answer and you don't know ours, I already said I would.
Eyes.
You look for eyes in girl? Really? I don't remember this.
No, I said eyes. I thought we were talking about our choices. Again.
No, yeah, that's what I was like, I
Okay.
was trying to segue that back into our, yeah. Really, eyes? I don't remember you saying this.
Eyes.
Oh, thighs.
Thighs.
Oh my god, you keep cutting out of the
Jesus
so
Christ.
that I just heard eyes. I'm like, I don't remember you saying eyes. I mean, like, fair, but like, what can you do?
What
But
do you
with
mean
also
it's
eyes?
eyes. But
do you
also
mean
eyes are
fair?
pretty underrated.
Well, I mean,
I
like,
have to
What the
say.
fuck do you mean
it's the first
underrated?
thing. It's the first thing you see on a person's face when you meet them.
Exactly. So
No.
that's why I'm saying eyes are underrated.
I'm-
So
if
it
I'm
should be
walking up
considered.
Dude,
If I'm
if I
walking
see a
up to a
person
woman-
with beautiful eyes, right? I
I'm
don't
only
care.
gonna be
Like,
attracted to her eyes.
Yeah, it's just like, holy shit, you have amazing eyes. Like,
Eyes
the
could
eyes are the
also
window.
break a person.
Yeah, eyes are the
Exactly.
window. Is the window to the soul, as I believe the saying goes.
If I'm walking up to a woman and I see not her eyes first, but her big ass forehead, then I'm noticing that first.
Why are you calling
I
out
know
Kevin,
some-
dude?
I'm-
All right,
I'm-
it's
I'm-
fine. You don't have to call out Kevin like that.
I'm
also
imagining George
noticing-
walking up to a girl just being like, I like a cut G.
Just smack him on the forehead.
Fucking smack her so hard she just becomes. What was the other one?
Just becomes
There was like
mega
Homo
minded, just
sapiens,
swells
and
up.
there was the other ones. What
There's
are they?
a lot of
Neanderthals. Neanderthals.
Oh, all right.
We
We're
are
always talking about Cro-Magnons.
Yeah, I forgot we have a bunch of Homo in evolution.
Yeah.
We are literally Homo sapiens.
I ain't gay, but I am.
We're
a
all
Homo
homos.
sapiens. Bullshit.
I'm a homosexual.
Unreal.
I'm not a homosexual, I'm homosexual.
My fetish is abs. That's the first thing. If a girl has
Mm.
abs, it's
I thought you said
Over.
just muscles in general.
I'm done. Yeah, it's like if they work out, dude.
Dude, it's so hard
Amazing.
to get abs. So like,
Absolutely. Which is why if a girl has abs, all the more it's like
You know they're hard workers.
those are.
Well, the thing
those
is
are
that we're
amazing.
already born with abs. It's just
you have to have either godly genetics or like a fucking routine, like a diet that is insane,
an insane.
Mhm.
paired with an insane amount of exercise.
Yeah. So, I'm
my
always.
fetish is Jose. I mean Isaac. I mean thighs.
You said eyes?
No,
You
said
see,
me?
you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah, I'm not the only one.
I said thighs. Actually, I'm into women. Yeah, that's my fetish.
Women.
He doesn't care, what they look like or their age or their height.
Broad.
Just women.
Or their
I
age.
mean-
what?
I mean-
Huh?
Age,
Wow.
age
What?
plays a significant part. I'm
I
not.
don't know. You just said woman, so if you don't clarify, I think it's up for interpretation.
I am
I
not
don't think I would
EDP.
call a 1-year-old girl a woman.
You never know. It's all perspective.
Looks at a fucking.
And my perspective is that I wouldn't call them a woman.
Looks
Yeah, but that's
looks at
yours
a
and not
baby
call them a
fucking
kid.
girl.
It's not George's.
No, actually, I wouldn't even call him a kid. I'd call him a baby.
I'm literally baby.
You can't
That's hot.
That's
What?
awesome.
include me.
Remember when that was a thing? I'm baby.
No,
I'd prefer
I've-
not to.
I've
What
forgotten.
memes are circulating around right now?
I don't even know, dude.
Yeah,
There goes this goes Jose.
looking at it,
Oh, he's
and
back.
it's got a thick ass, and then when you look at it, it's normal.
Sorry, you cut
No.
out. You cut out. You cut out for a bit. Sorry.
What?
Can you repeat that sentence from the beginning? You cut out.
You know the one where it's like an EDM song where you're looking away from something and it's got a thick ass, and then when you turn around and look at it, it's normal. Know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you're talking about the Omni-Man thing.
Yeah, it was the Omni-Man thing, but then now it's like
right.
this thick.
Oh, because it's like this nice song, and then it has a drop, and then it's just you see someone just squatting down, showing their thick fucking
Oh,
ass.
yeah.
And it's always
I fucking
Omni-Man.
love that.
Yeah, and then
Can we
it goes back
all
to
agree
regular
that? Can we all agree though that Drip Goku was one of the worst memes ever made?
Absolutely.
Why, dude? You don't like it?
No,
There was nothing funny about that.
To be honest,
It was pretty fun.
the worst meme in my opinion was the Shaggy memes. I
No, they're
absolutely hated
hilarious.
them. No, they
No,
weren't.
they were hilarious, dude.
Bro,
No,
Warner
they
Brothers
weren't.
made that canon. Did you see
They
all
did.
the?
They
Did you
did. That was
see
a
all
fan.
the
That was
videos
a
about
fan
that?
animation. That was
Oh,
a fan animation. Yeah. Fucking Warner Brothers even thought it was shit. That's why they never did it.
Man,
No, it was amazing.
the internet has lied to me once again, and now my circle
Get
of trust
fucked,
has been
loser.
broken and shattered. Now I can never trust anyone ever again.
I'd rather have listened to fucking 10,000 more LeBron James memes instead of listening to Shaggy talk about how significant his power is.
No, the Shaggy memes were hilarious, dude. I enjoyed them.
No, the Shaggy memes gave me erectile dysfunction. I'm not
The
dealing
Shaggy
with
memes were
memes.
okay.
They were not okay. They were just absolute shit.
They were just okay in my opinion.
I love
They
them.
were like a.
It was
were-
funny at first, but then it kind of got stale. After
That's
that,
why I
it's
like
just
the
upsetting
ones that are
to me.
like, because every meme has its like shelf
Lifespan,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, and they keep getting shorter and shorter, But I feel like with memes that are annoying, like they're supposed to be annoying, like the thick ass one. That's why it lasts so much longer
I
than.
think that one's more to
I
make
think
you
that's why
erect.
Rick Roll lasted as long as it did.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
still lasting, yeah.
The memes of
Nah, it's still
oh, I
fine.
don't look like this. Here, hold on, and then they, like, oh, I don't look Muslim, and then they come in with like a bag, you eat the backpack and then run away, stuff like that.
I like the one with the dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about.
The one with the dog, sorry.
I like
The
the
dog
one.
one. I printed out a picture of it, but I don't have it anymore. It's a dog. It's a really funny looking dog. I don't know how else to like explain it, but I really fucking love it, and it pisses Dexter off so much. That makes it so much better to me.
Exactly. It's just memes made to annoy people just last far much longer because you get more of a reaction out of it than it's like a normal just like haha moment. It's just more of like
Like
I
gang-
fucking hate this meme. Like get it out of my face.
Yeah, the gnomes,
Which is why Among Us is just more popular than it is now because it's just people hate it.
Yeah.
People hate it so much. That's why it's
at
still
this
so
point
so
they hate
relevant.
it. They loved it back then, but at this point it's
Because they were somewhat funny back then, and now they're just
They were not, in my opinion. It was just the
They're-
same joke over and over again. It got stale so fast.
Among Us.
It was just a thing of like, oh, when the imposter, traps you. It's just like, oh, stars.
sauce.
You know
It's
who
just
blew
like,
up
oh, I
because of
died
Among Us?
again.
it blew up because of what?
Germa blew up because of Among Us.
Didn't
You guys
KSI
know
blow
who
up
Germa
because of
is?
Among Us?
I don't
I
think
fucking
so.
hate how people know Germa because of like those Among Us memes.
I knew him
Like-
before Among Us.
Like Germa's so much funnier, like doing other stuff when he's just
That's his
being fucking
legacy.
weird.
I think there was a live stream where he said like I don't know how to feel about the fact that people only know me because of this. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the sussy guy.
Steven.
The fuck did you just say?
Dude, that guy's been on. It's the sus guy. That's what people say.
Germa has been on
He's
Twitch
been-
so much longer than like
He's been
any
on since like
popular streamer.
2005. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the sussy guy.
Yeah.
Dude, my fucking favorite German clip is where he's just like the teacher noise, where he's just talking about how to get like the kids' attention.
He's legitimately an alien, dude.
German just makes noises that are just not possible for a human to make.
Yeah. He takes everything like really well. I'm glad he didn't like. He just kind of ignores the Among Us meme.
That's how you become immune to cancel culture. You just take everything really well.
It's so weird too, because like even as a viewer of Germa, you feel like he's not a part of like the Twitch culture of what it is today. It just feels like he's in his own world.
He exists in his own echo chamber,
Yeah, exactly.
and he stays winning.
Speaking of
Baby
chambers,
staying-
would you all? What's the sensory deprivation chambers?
No.
Would you?
Beating my
those?
wife? Yeah, I do that. Huh? Yeah, I'd probably go in a chamber.
What? The... Yeah, dude,
What?
totally.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list because apparently you can hallucinate, and that's pretty epic.
Yeah.
I just feel like
just want to
you
try
have
because
a
it's
really
like,
high chance of dying.
what's
How?
it like
It's
losing all my senses?
Literally a sensory deprivation.
Yeah.
Sensory deprivation, dude. How are you gonna die?
Fucking
Uh
Uh huh.
Go ahead.
huh. You can elaborate.
deprivation, man.
It's not like you're being, deprived of water. You're not gonna.
I mean, most people do die from shock. So, maybe some people would get fucking absolute shit scared.
What are fucking 80 doing?
Shock is so. The thing is shock comes out of nowhere. You're willingly sacrificing yourself to the sensory deprivation, so you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. You won't get shocked when you're doing it. Maybe when you're coming out, whichever way you want to take that. But
doesn't like your heart rate drop?
yes.
In a sensory deprivation tube,
Probably,
so you're
yeah.
like super relaxed.
Yeah.
I think that's why people do it. It's like a form of therapy.
Yeah.
A very niche form of therapy.
I also want to try cryo.
You know how it was made, right? I don't know the guy's name, but the sensory deprivation tubes were made for dolphins because they wanted to experiment on dolphins.
That's crazy.
Because they wanted to like analyze what was going on in its brain, and they would feed it like LSD and put it in a sensory deprivation tank.
Have you heard the story of the woman who would try to teach the dolphin English so they can have dolphins invade Russia or like be spies? And the only way to fully get the dolphin to work with you was for the dolphin to take LSD and for you to take LSD. Scientists thought about this, by the way, and for you to jack off the dolphin so you get a stronger connection to it. So there was legit some
Well,
woman
the thing
who
is with dolphins, they only have one lifetime mate, right? So if you touch a dolphin, essentially, you are their mate for life, and Jesus Christ.
That doesn't mean it's gonna communicate telepathically.
Yeah, but that's the dolphins is
So weird though.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Disney made animals drunk, and then they made the documentary, and they were like, "Yeah, they eat this rotten fruit that makes them drunk," but in reality, it was just the crew that just fed them alcohol and then just filmed them.
Let's go. Animal abuse back in
It was like
way back
it was
when.
like back in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy what
fucking
people had to do when we didn't have
did you hear
CGI.
about that woman who had sex with a dolphin in SeaWorld? It's like
What
I don't know if it was in SeaWorld, but
I've
it was
heard
like,
of it. Yeah, I've heard of
it was
a
like somewhere else.
woman, doing that.
Yeah,
but
she got arrested.
Yeah.
women, am I right?
Apparently,
Can't live with him, can't live without him.
Men just can't, pleasure her.
It takes another man to know know what a man wants.
I know that sometimes they jack them off because they collect the sperm and then they breed them, which is like really weird.
Yeah.
It's just like you're just breeding more things to be raised in captivity. Epic.
Yeah.
Just want to set them all free, you know?
Yeah.
So we could be free.
But what can we do?
I mean, if you set them free, they won't even survive out there.
That's true.
Well, it depends on, like, you know, how long they've been in captivity. You know?
That's what saddens me about, like, orangutans and shit. They're endangered.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, they're so beautiful. I love them. But the only, I mean,
They're ugly, but, you know.
They're not ugly, bro. They're so wise and old.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah. And gorillas, too.
What can you do?
Our
You know?
brethren.
We're destroying all their homes to make space for, you know, everyone.
They hunt gorillas.
Really?
Yeah, someplace in Africa. That's why there's, like, the people that are native to, like, that area. They protect the gorillas. And that's where there's this one picture of this dude just chilling with a gorilla. And he was, like, one of those guys that protects them.
Right.
That's why they're so chill with the gorillas.
Yeah.
I love that picture. Because there's poachers and stuff that just kill animals like that.
Yeah.
Because trophies.
Yeah.
Trophies and money. You can make
Wasn't
a good
there
amount of money being a poacher.
wasn't there a video of like this girl who went poaching for the first time, killed a lion, and then like another lion came up to just fucking get revenge?
Yeah.
Was that real?
I think it was real because I think the driver got away,
Oh, shit.
but she didn't. I don't think she did.
she just died.
She just fucking
she got
died
mauled,
from
yeah.
from the lion. Yeah.
Shit. It's hardcore.
Lion gotta pay a
The
blood
shit you
debt
see in
with
movies,
blood.
dude.
It's like,
Jesus
why would you
Christ.
die for that? That's the way you go out, doing something that you didn't need to do.
It was like
I mean,
Simba grew a pair of balls really
depends on
fast.
also, like, you know, what they've done in their life and, you know, how desperate they are for. Yeah.
I mean, there's no situation where you need to kill a lion.
Well,
you know?
Unless it's
lions,
trying to, fucking
you know,
kill you. but-
yeah.
But you put yourself in that situation by going out to the fucking, their habitat. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah,
why
like-
kill them? That's mean.
I mean, poachers. If there wasn't a business for poachers, they wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but
but there is a business for poachers, so yeah.
what if humans were hunted? That would be epic.
That would be. I mean, terrifying, but I mean, yeah.
Hey, what would you do
if
found
it
out there was
happens?
a price on your
If
head?
it happened, it's like. Fucking.
How much are we talking
Karma,
about the price?
If
An
there was a price on my
inconceivable-
head, then I'm gonna be the one getting that price.
There's a price on my
The
head.
only one
I'd
who
sell
can
myself
take
off.
me
to.
out is me.
You fucking bitch. You'd sell yourself and not let your friends get some
Were
money.
you fucking Almanac, dude, from Kirkman's I'd sell myself off to my friends. Well, not sell myself off, but I'd be like, you can have my ass, essentially.
You'd sell yourself off. Hey, I'm getting a price for you killing me, right?
Getting
No,
a cut, right?
I'm getting a cut, right? I'm getting a small percentage.
Yeah. Send that shit to the fam, bro.
If you were to put a bounty on one of us, how much would you put?
Me?
$3 billion.
For who?
Anyone.
Any one of yous. Just bring me their heads.
Doesn't matter which head. Just bring me their head.
Yeah, right.
Just bring me a head.
I'll go. Yeah, I do.
Please.
$1 million free for all. So whoever can give me a person's head first. $1 million.
No, I'm not doing that. Fuck you.
Fucking Kevin's losing first.
Man, for $1 million, I'm not doing that shit. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Overpriced. Whose heads is the most?
Overpriced. That's underpriced. Come on,
I mean,
raise the
depends.
price.
Depends on whose head.
I said it's a free for all. So whoever you can give me whoever's head first.
Oh, what the fuck? That's fucking underpriced.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
You ever just
I think we've
want to
reached,
slap the shit out of a man's head?
I think we've definitely reached that part of our podcast where we have finally ran out of things to talk about.
George wants to talk about slapping.
I asked this question once. And
we have ran out of
I got
things
a
to talk
solid-
about, but like as soon as I end, we're all of a sudden gonna be rejuvenated and like talk to each other for another 10 hours. But I think this is a good point to end. It's been about an hour and a half.
What did we learn?
We learned that we all
Well, I learned that
very
you
good
are
at-
a nature guy, Jose. 'Cause I did not know that before.
I learned.
Also, I learned that
Jose
Chitty's
is
willing
very
to
open
pay
to
a very
finding
small,
women.
meager amount of $1 million
And
to kill people and be
I'm
hunted.
most likely asking Jose after this podcast.
I'm most likely going to be pegged by George right after this podcast.
So he is willing to try. There you go.
We also learn that be open to any experiences and just do things because we're all going to die one day. And
Exactly. I mean, I'm helping out death a bit, but nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with helping another person do their job.
Oh, there it is. There's our outro.
Would you work for death?
Thank you all for
if he
tuning in to this
fucking
episode of the
offered
DaWeebs Podcast. We will see you all in the next one.
Don't you
3,
fucking-
2,
Wait.
1.
Let's
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
I was gonna